Welcome to Christians Unite Bible Readings. Today's topic is on money. The first part of this subject is about debt. A lot of times Christians and even non-Christians alike, they can get into a lot of debt and it can cause a lot of problems. The first verse is from Proverbs 22:7. It says, "Just as the rich rule the poor, so the borrower is the servant to the lender." Romans 13:8 says, "Owe nothing to anyone except for your obligation to love one another. If you love your neighbor, you will fulfill the requirements of God's law." The next part of this is on financial responsibility. 1 Timothy 5:8 says, "But those who won't care for their relatives, especially those in their own household, have denied the true faith. Such people are worse than unbelievers." Luke 16:11 says, "And if you are untrustworthy about worldly wealth, who will trust you with the true riches of heaven?" Proverbs 13:22 says, "Good people leave an inheritance to their grandchildren, but the sinner's wealth passes to the godly." Proverbs 21:20 says, "The wise have wealthy and luxury, but fools spend whatever they get." And this next part is on giving. Luke 6:38 says, "Give and you will receive. Your gift will return to you in full. Pressed down, shaken together to make room for more, running over and poured into your lap. The amount you give will determine the amount you get back." Proverbs 3:9-10, "Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the best part of everything you produce. Then he will fill your barns with grains, and your vats will overflow with good wine." Deuteronomy 16:7 says, "All must give as they are able, according to the blessing given to them by the Lord your God." The next part is on greed. 1 Timothy 6:10-11 says, "For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil, and some people craving money have wandered from the true faith and pierced themselves with many sorrows. But you, Timothy, are a man of God, so run from all these evil things. Pursue righteousness and godly life, along with faith, love, perseverance, and gentleness." Hebrews 13:5 says, "Don't love money. Be satisfied with what you have, for God had said, 'I will never fail you. I will never abandon you.'" So, greed is one thing. We need money in life, but we can't be greedy about what God gives us. And the last part is on God's provisions. Philippians 4:19 says, And this same God who takes care of me will supply all your needs for his glorious riches, which have been given to us in Christ Jesus." Proverbs 10:22 says, "The blessing of the Lord makes a person rich, and he adds no sorrow with it." 2 Corinthians 9:8 says, "And God will generously provide all you need. Then you will always have everything you need and plenty left over to share with others." Jeremiah 17, verse 7 and 8 says, "But blessed are those who trust in the Lord and have made their Lord their hope and confidence. They are like trees planted along a riverbank, with roots that reach deep into the water. Such trees are not bothered by the heat or worried by long months of drought. Their leaves stay green and they never stop producing fruit." So those are just a few verses on money and finances. I hope you enjoyed the readings today. You have a great weekend.